What's up, Ninja Nation? It's your boy Jesse James. Alright, look. So, hope you enjoyed Man Beardia. Right. Now, because I don't want to waste your time, I would like to introduce you to a teaser trailer of the third book. But I do not know if I'll be able to publish it because I'm having some story arc issues with the third. Okay, but the third beginning is really beautiful. So I did put it in here. The third is called the third book is copyrighted, even though it's not a full book. All right. So, okay. It's called 12 Gates of Heaven. And this would be, if I could get the story arc figured out, this would be the front page of the third book. And yes, I am banging them out because I've been writing since I was in third grade. This is my calling. It's taken a little slow to, get to Marvel level, but you know what? It's okay because you're not gonna chisel the Mona Lisa in one night. You're not gonna do the Taj Mahal in one night. A beautiful career takes years to build. So thank you for rocking with me. And I really appreciate your support, whether it's just views and likes or if it is monetary, items. I appreciate you. Know that every hour you spend with me, every dollar you spend with me, is going towards the kingdom of God. Because I'm going to be one of them good millionaires. One of my battle plans is to open a grocery store that is going to flip all these groceries to everyone. I've worked for all of them, and it's going to flip them all on their head. They almost got the grocery system down perfectly. Almost. But then they have, each individual one has a major flaw that makes them go, well, you got second place. Yeah, nobody really cares about second place. I mean, first, second, or third, and then you don't matter after that. But if we're being real, everybody wants to be number one. All right, without further ado, though, let me introduce you to this. It's called 12 Gates of Heaven, and it was supposed to be the volume 3 of the SNK series. All right, let me get into character. Hang on. Oh, and I didn't prepare me a drink, so that's gonna suck. But it's okay. We're here to learn and grow together. Can't do this without a drink. My little humble beginnings of a little room and a cell phone with a coffee table and a green tea jar behind it to hold the phone up. Alright. I do it because I love it. Like, yeah, eventually one day I want to get paid for it, but I write because I love it. This is my dream job. Alright. Focus. We gotta get into character. I'm not very good with these voices. This is starting from scratch. No voice acting skills whatsoever, except for what I've seen on TV and what I played with my own voice. All right. Next time on the Campfire Stories of Shinokage, 12 Gates of Heaven, Volume 3 of the Shinokage series, Prologue. Ever wonder how a tree knows how tall to grow? How a puppy dog knows how to heal a broken heart that doctors don't have a cure for? Ever wonder how a bird knows how to fly before it spreads its wings for the first time? A dolphin knowing when to surface for air. Religious or not, Christian or atheist, as a child we all wondered the answers to these uniquely strange questions of ultimately, how does the world turn and operate? Now, before you close the book, hear me out. I know you're like, Jesse, you said this was a fantasy novel, not a TED Talk. It is. But for shits and giggles and snorts, hear me out. I only ask for your patience and imagination. Some point in the whole growing up process, we lost the ability to have childlike awe and wonder. Maybe from people telling you, be more realistic with your goals and dreams and aspirations. Well, for starters, no, they aren't condemning you. They are placing their defeats and their shortcomings on you. It's their fallen dreams. I know this because I have family that had family that has told me these lines. Trying to follow up with, I'm just trying to keep you safe. Oh. At the time of writing this, I was 34 years old. Listen, Ninja Nation, I get it. You buy books to escape reality or to find strength and wisdom to understand the real world a little better. Same reason and many more of why a musician picks up an instrument. For us in the entertainment field, most of us do what we do to see the smiles and love and unity our craft brings. And it's a vacation for us as well. It's a win-win. Without getting too deep, regardless of the purpose of why you chose to read, thank you, Ninja Nation. It is my grand pleasure and honor that if you are reading this, then that means you have been rocking with me since book 1. There are million and one competitors out there you could have picked from and supported, but you chose to rock with me. Seriously, thank you. And as your host of Ninja Nation, I will make it my duty to bring you worlds worth getting lost in. As I hone and get better in my craft, you will have the chance to grow with me. Book 3 is a big deal to me because in the writing world, usually you either make it or break it by the third novel. The fact that so many of you are rocking with me still says a lot about my writing future. Granted, it is my God given gift, and I will continue to write regardless. But to see some people smile and brought joy from something you made is wholesome to say the least. Sales are fun. Yeah, money is good. But know in Ninja Nation that y'all are more than just a bunch of readers, a cool fan page, a fun Snapchat channel, cool views on YouTube. Ninja Nation to me resembles the best human race can aspire to be. To be a part of Ninja Nation is to pledge to yourself that you will try to and put your best foot forward every day and choose daily to work on becoming a better person than you were yesterday. Perfect doesn't exist. Only Jesus acquired perfectness. But to strive towards it as close as possible. I feel it's pretty damn close. And I feel like that's pretty damn close. And like Ninja, you strive to create the best with what you got. And that's a champion's feat. I mean, your sale is nice, but it's for you. If my books and goofy self can help pull you out of a depression, reignite your passion for life, even pull you out of suicidal thoughts, well, my friends, that's worth more than a letter of recommendation from the president, a Pulitzer Prize, bestseller status, movie contracts, Hollywood-sized milli checks, fame and the fancy things, the rich boy life. Us making sure our clan is straight to at least have the unbiased chance at inner joy and a decent, good life. That is the idea I want Ninja Nation to be built on. Don't take being part of Ninja Nation pledge lightly. If you bought a copy of the SNK series, any of them, or all of them, you are in. You signed and took the pledge. Now, I Now I took up enough of your time with this sappy stuff. I hear you. I hear you. You know, I hear you all. Like, Jesse, I love you, but my guy, can we get to the story? Yes. Sorry about the long-windedness. I needed to get that out there. No, as long as you own my books. No, within these pages you are safe. And you are loved. Remember to breathe before drama, during drama, and after drama. Deep, slow, meditative breaths. And think of the color white as you mentally build your dream home inside your mind. Going from room to room to the next, customizing it. Everything has to be white, though. You are safe. You are loved. Without further ado, I present to you Ninja Nation 12 Gates of Heaven, Book 3 of Shinokage series, written by your boy, Jesse James. Thank you, Ninja Nation, for your continued support and all you do that is good. Enjoy, and remember, you are safe, you are peace, you are loved. Within these pages, you are free. Chapter 1, 12 Gates of Heaven. The beautifully bearded man sprinted down a hall. He looked behind him to see if any guards were in pursuit. He ducked behind a bone archway. The hallways echoed of distant guards' voices as they patrolled, looking for him. The hallways were clear for now. The beautifully eyed man turned to the door. He jiggled the bone handle. Locked. The man closed his eyes, and a purple aura flowed around him. Then suddenly blasted forward, phasing through the blood-spattered dragon door. The blood-splattered dragon bone-thick oak door. Click! The door magically unlocked. He slowly moved the door quietly so it wouldn't squeak, quietly disappearing behind its embrace. As he was gently closing it, a voice made him close his eyes and turn around. Hey, you're that Jesus cat, aren't you? You're the one they're looking for. A large monster rose from the table it was eating at, completely forgetting about its meal. You got a lot of polished brass coming in here. I can't go nowhere 'cause you got all of hell locked down and on high alert. He was a mountain of a monster who stood up 2 stories tall. Freshly polished horns seemed like they were just recently done. Suppose I am. The beautiful man sized up the monster. My, Someone's been eating their Wheaties. The beast rolled his shoulders, stretching them. I eat supposed to be gods like you. Their bones are over there. Jesus looked over at the assortment of freshly plucked dry bones. Sir, you are very tall and brooding, and I do not desire to hurt you. I've been through a lot this week, and I am very tired. I just need to pass through that door behind you. I have been here longer than desired. The monster cut him off. I don't give a flying damn about your life story or if you had to stop and paint your toenails and powder your nose. You're not touching that door, little man. He shoved a claw thumb to the door behind him. Well, that's just rude. Jesus sighed. Are all of you demons no class and no tack? Who you callin' pea-brain, small fry? Jesus did a few stretches. Fine, then a brawl it shall be. Bring it, small fry. Jesus ran forward and somersaulted up onto the dining room table. Then Jesus began stomping plates and utensils into the air. As they were in the air, he ninja flicked them into the monster's face with a satisfying crash. Collecting the forks and knives as they started their descent back down to the table. Halfway up the table, he started rapid-firing hell cutlery into the demon's body. He smacked away. The ogre smacked away. The monster smacked away. Really? We're throwing things? I thought you were supposed to be the god of gods. Or the son of anyway. Where's all this almighty power, Mr. Big G? I am. Jesus stomped another bunch of forks into the air as they entered into the monster's chest. He roared, pissed off. My turn, little man. The monster ran up the table and started to flip the table with mighty feat of strength. Jesus waved his hand and time slowed down. And Jesus focused his holy aura to his feet. The table paused mid-flip. Jesus jumped into a full sprint. Once he got to the end of the table, he somersaulted over the edge and spun into a Capricorn kick, straight into the monster's face. As the time spell stopped, the table smashed behind him into pieces. The monster stumbled back, vastly stunned. A double kick followed up by a Superman punch was provided by Jesus. The monster died before Jesus landed gracefully on his feet. Excuse me. When he graced the floor with his presence. Only seconds later, the room shook as the monster's body fell to the ground with a great thud. Jesus stood and smoothed out the wrinkles in his shirt. Jesus walked up to the door, started to turn it, and then stopped as his senses told him there was about 150 demons in the next room. Jesus slid his right foot back into a crescent moon stance. He placed his bottom hand on the side and slightly bent his torso away from the door. Jesus connected his top hand to the bottom wrist, and purple energy began gathering, sparking, and swirling into a ball of energy that became as big as the gap between his hands. Blue lightning flashed from the orb. On the other side, "Hey, Gondor! You good? Gondor!" Guys, Gondor's not responding. 350 demons stood up and posted at the door, waiting for this Jesus guy to breach the door so they could all jump him. What in the hell? A purple light began to pulsate under the crack of space at the bottom of the door. The demon dared to take a few steps forward, entranced by the rays of purples. Fixated on the pulsing light show, suddenly a shout of a few inaudible Enochian words rung out. The solid bone door smacked and killed the curious demon. As the door exploded off the hinges, many were killed in the door smack that were that close. Both left side and right side flanks jumped to the sides as a sight they never seen before. An energy blast was propelling the door forward. On top of that energy blast was a beautifully bearded man riding the energy blast like it was a surfboard. Spears and axes started being thrown at Jesus. He effortlessly dodged. Weave, dodge, duck. Yeeters! Jesus swung his hands back and forth, spewing holy fire from the pit of fire and roasting the left and right flank. The demons screamed in agony as their flesh slowly burned for eternity. As the smell of holy fire and had strange hints of lavender, cinnamon, cedar, frankincense, and myrrh filled the air. Just before the energy blast propelled the door through the sturdy castle wall, Jesus backflipped. Probably way more cooler than that. Jesus backflipped off and gracefully landed perfectly in sync with the outer wall explosion. Dust and rubble exploded. Everywhere with a very satisfying thud. Jesus smiled as he stepped over the rubble. It took him 2 days to get out of hell's 9 planes and Castle Labyrinth. But here he was, outside hell's castle, the red sky with black clouds that seemed almost as ominous as hell itself. Yet hopefully as if it was only as if it was the only part of hell that actually wanted yet hopefully as if it was the only part of hell that actually wanted him to succeed. Below was a bit of a stone passage that led to a large bridge that scaled over the sea of the undead. Light moans rose up from the damned souls. Reapers in wooden boats rowing in the fresh arrivals to the castle to get checked in by a dark angel. Then sent to processing to decide which plane of hell they were suited for. There was a handful of skeletal dragons flying around, seemingly patrolling all of hell. Patrolling what Jesus wasn't sure. What Jesus wasn't sure. Maybe searching for him? Who knows? But no one noticed him. Why should they? No one escaped hell. No one in the history of hell, Jesus smiled. No one till today. A rather impressive sized army assembled to the bridge. Even the 7 deadly sins generals were present. At the far end, near the gate of hell, Cerebros was unchained, patrolling back and forth. Patrolling the fence line, walking with purpose. My goodness, that is a nice size going away party. They really do care. How sweet. Demons and dark angels, apparitions and the generals. Sure, there's 7 deadly sins. Satan was absent because the dark angels drew bones on who was going to run hell's normal business operations, while the rest got to be part of the glorious combat to come. Lucifer lost, much to his disapproval, though he did not challenge. Souls needed to be tortured, new arrivals needed to be checked in, demonic contracts needed to be collected, Colosseum fights needed to be orchestrated for those in holding. Jesus sniffed the air. Death was near. Somewhere close, Jesus could smell his foul stench. It wouldn't surprise Jesus if death was watching him right now, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. So far, hell's attempt at his life has failed. Each room, each plane he cleared, he was slowly solidifying in every creature's mind of hell, big or small, whether they wanted the thought to enter or not. It was happening regardless. That Jesus Christ of Nazareth was truly the Son of the living God, Yahweh, the great I am. And that scared them deeply. Why dragons took to the sky, why tens of thousands plus gathered to the bridge, why death loomed. They all knew, from the demonic plants to Satan himself. They knew. If Jesus Christ succeeded in getting out of hell and reuniting with his body, they were screwed. Bottom line. Period. So they were going to fight. A fight like they never had before. A war like they never saw before. Everything riding on their ability to keep Jesus Christ in hell. Each failed attempt making it more and more clear. He was the God he claimed to be on earth, or the Son of God. The 7 deadly sins stood at the front of the vast sea of hell's army. Lust, a beautifully busty freckled woman, stood at command. Attention! A loud stomp echoed as Lust shouted. The demons stopped mingling and talking and stepped to face her. The sea of murmurs quieted. I understand that most of you are not soldier class. You were pulled away from your normal jobs to assemble here. Well, today you're a soldier. 'Cause if the Son of Yahweh succeeds today, we all fail, regardless of class. So stop your pansy-ass belly aching and listen up! She paused, allowing her voice to echo to the back. Greed stepped in. His voice bellowed. Last intel states that Jesus Christ of Nazareth has gotten past the last of the castle's defenses and is heading this way. Your objective is to keep him here as long as you can, or die trying. The Dark Angels gave you new life and purpose. It's time for repayment. Topside spies say the God-man's mortal body has been taken off the cross and placed in a burial tomb. Rage took over. The God-man's goal is to reunite with his mortal body and fulfill the earthen promise. We only need to keep him here 24 hours to make him a liar. The 9 planes have already scored us 2 days away from him. He has 24 hours before he is a liar. Let's make sure he doesn't meet that guideline. Envy, wanting a line of command in his historical event, waits for rage to be done, then speaks. Under no circumstances can the God-man reach Earth. Understood. The sea of demons spoke as one legion. Yes, sir. It is absolutely adorable that you guys think you can stop me. Cute army, though.